We are back on the Chosen Life podcast with Jonathan Aja Cohen, aka the Chosen Lawyer, with our special guest back for another week. These guys, they look at Ric Flair and they're saying, "You style and profile, we'll show you." These are the original style and profile guys. We got Seb, we got Hove. They are the Ballin' Realtors.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
It's great to see you guys back. We had a great last episode when you guys were in the previous week, and we talked about hair and beards and how we're going to get men getting their style back. So let's jump into today, because I get a lot of questions on this one, and I always laugh because they're like, Jonathan, I love your style, dude. And I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, you always look fresh and everything else. And I'm like, man, I do the simplest things in the world. I got all these t-shirts. They're all the same size. They're just different colors. Sometimes the same logo, different logo, whatever. I got like 15 of the exact same pants. They're just different colors, different materials. I got 100 of the same shoes, just different colors, different materials. And same thing with the belts. I have one company, MCM, and I got 15 of them. And it's just so freaking easy. All I do is interchange the same things over and over. That's my uniform. I didn't realize until I actually read about it in the book that I'm doing what Steve Jobs does. I do the same thing that Mark Zuckerberg does. It's my uniform. I didn't realize I was creating a uniform, but I do it because I want to make my life easy. I don't want to think about it. I want to think about and focus on productivity. So I know what I'm supposed to look like. There's no guesswork. I know this fits me, looks crisp, looks fresh. People are like, man, that stuff looks good. It must cost you like crazy amounts of money. Sometimes it's a $10 t-shirt, sometimes it's a $50 pair of pants. Yeah. But they're fitted. That's my style. I look at you guys and I'm like, this is where I want to be in life. Like,
get out of here.
You guys always look like $1 million. You always look fresh with a crisp new jacket. I've never seen that jacket before. Everything's styled with the shirts and with the pants and the shoes and accessories. Gotta ask you first and foremost, who's your stylist? Because I want their number.
No stylist.
Get out of town. There's no stylist.
No, you know what? I think it all comes down to how you feel when you wear it. Like it comes out, right? Like you're always wearing your Jordan 1s and it suits you because you're comfortable in it. Yeah. So like if I were to wear those every day, it would just it'd be awkward.
I can't imagine you wearing these shoes right now.
I know.
It would be
like, no, I wouldn't be able to.
Like you're going to the circus.
No, I wouldn't be able to.
But yet I got you.
But you just have the confidence about it and it exudes. Right. Same thing with anything. Like what we wear, we feel comfortable in it.
We don't dress like this to impress people or look a certain way or give off anything. Like we like dressing this way, right? We like I like being treated a certain way. I like being respected, and I mean it helps, right? Like first of all, you have to be clean and well groomed in the sense, and like your clothing's got to be crisp, sure, but like. No offense to anybody, because listen, I go out sometimes, I'm in a t-shirt too. I'm not always in a suit, but you treat it differently. You walk into a place and you have a complaint or you want to talk about something and you're in a t-shirt and jeans, they look at you a certain way. You walk into a place, you're in a suit, you're looking all serious, they'll do whatever you want. They grant you a little bit more respect, right? But like we do it because we also like it. So that's a big thing.
Let's start with Seb today, because I gotta say I love the ensemble he's put together. Now we didn't pre-clear the outfits. This is what you guys wear, and that's what you've chosen for today. So first and foremost, when I look at him, there's two things that stick out to me. Number one, I like the shirt under the jacket. You could see
I'm not crazy about this shirt actually.
I like the color on you. It has a nice look, so it's not the buttoned one. It's a nice, dressy looking, rich looking. Sweater polo style. It looks like it's a $5,000, $1,000 shirt. I can't tell. It looks like a rich material. It's a nice shimmer to it. Fits perfectly.
Wow, you really like this shirt.
I love this freaking shirt.
I'm gonna get you one. Like
nice
I would wear that shirt in a second. I would rock it.
The shimmer is nice.
And then you got the pocket square. Not everybody does the pocket square. You're pulling off the pocket square, and then you got into the whole belt. You got the jacket. You got the socks to the shoes. The shoes are the right color with the pants. Somebody's put some thought into this. Yeah. I would say the pocket square to the shoes. Bang on. I'm surprised you didn't go with the brown belt to the brown shoes, but
yeah, it's funny you say that. I thought about it, but I didn't want to wear a brown, so I wore these. It's Blue and red, yeah.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Yeah.
So they say that first and foremost for men, and we do look at this, and women do look at this, do not discount it. They right away look at the shoes to the belt and what we did over there, and then the pants to the socks. My understanding is your socks are supposed to match your pants, and your belt's supposed to match your shoes.
Actually,
Yeah. No, he's right.
Actually, your socks are supposed to match your underwear.
Oh,
Huh.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's what I've heard. Anyways,
Because I only, believe it or not, I only have one pair of socks. I only go black because I don't like the look of white socks for whatever reason. And I literally have 50 pairs of the same pair of socks.
Really?
Because all I ever wear is Jordan 1s. And with Jordan 1s, all you're ever going to wear is ankle or whatever cut, sport look. And so no matter what color the shoe is, to me, a black pair of crisp socks looks good. So I keep it really, really easy. But you guys, you're going with the colorful socks. You're going with the...
I'm all
Yeah, I
black-
mix
I'm all
it up.
black today.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
go solid. Sometimes
But so you put this ensemble together. Does it start with the shirt? Does it start with the coat? Does it start with the shoes? Where did the outfit start
that's
from?
a good question.
Yeah.
You know,
What do you pick first?
Yeah, it's
shirt or the
I've never
blazer?
even thought of that.
So you do it automatically.
Yeah.
But you must have gone to pick out something at the beginning, or did you have the ensemble in mind without even going there?
I never think about what I'm gonna wear until I'm ready to get dressed.
Okay.
You know what's funny? We often wear practically the exact same thing, like same color coordination. Like today, not at all, right?
Yes.
But like oftentimes, and we don't plan it. Like we'll go to meetings, we meet up, and he'll look at me and I'll look at him, and we'll be like, oh, okay. And so he'll have on a black shirt, I'll have on a black shirt. He'll have on a white shirt, I'll have on a white shirt. He'll have on a certain color pant, I'll have on that same pant. He'll have a beige blazer, I'll have a beige blazer.
Yeah.
So it's
But you guys
funny.
coordinate nicely today.
Yeah.
And then Hope, looking over at you, you usually have the plain T-shirt look with the sport coat. I love that look. You know, I've even done. I'll admit I've done tank top with sport coat, and you got to be really jacked
I
that
like
day.
that. I like that one. But
no one's messing with you that day when
Yeah,
you're doing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But that's when you're like in a Vin Diesel type of
Yeah, that's
aura.
different. Yeah, yeah.
But I wouldn't recommend that for meetings.
Right, yeah.
I actually went to a Christmas party like that, and people were saying like, I
Wow.
want you to come out dripping. That's what they said to me. I wore a gold suit, white tank top, gold chain, gold sneakers.
Wow.
Nobody could take their eyes off
That's
me.
a
It was
statement, bro.
I was going in for some fun.
Yeah.
So this, what I'm looking here, and we got the black on the black with the black. So the piece that's really popping is the coat, obviously the sport coat with the belt.
Yeah.
Besides the accessories, which we'll get to the accessories in a moment. But do you have your game plan, Hove, of where you begin an outfit from the day?
For me, it's either like blazer or shirt. It depends, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I want to wear a specific blazer, then I'll dress accordingly. If I want to wear a specific shirt, then I'll dress accordingly. That's usually what I pick first.
You plan it out?
No, man.
You just wake up when you're ready to get dressed?
Yeah, when I wake up, I'll see what I'm in the mood for. Also, the temperature. Temperature plays a bit of a factor. Like in the summer, I'll wear t-shirts.
Yes.
Lately, I've been wearing, like, this is actually a long sleeve, right? But lately, I've been wearing shirts, like dress shirts again, because it's a little bit cooler, right? Once it gets a little bit colder outside, then I'll wear a sweater underneath.
My favorite look, and I'm going to be acquiring some more for this winter season. I love the look of a mock neck with a sport coat. I think that's freaking fresh.
Yeah.
I've seen those in magazines,
Yeah.
and there's just a nice look to it. And it's easy one. Like you go to Uniqlo and you can go buy a $30 mock necks. You can go buy all the series for $300.
Yeah.
And every day you put on a fresh mock neck, you put on a different sport coat, and you look put together. I gotta say where I fell off the map, and I don't know if you guys experience this as well. When I'm on my best is when the night before I'm cleaning up my beard, I'm doing the trimming the night before, and I pick the outfit the night before. Everything's laid out, so I can wake up in the morning.
Really?
I can chill out and go straight. When I am at my worst is when I fall asleep without taking care of the face, and I wake up in the morning. I'm already behind as it is, so I can't do the face again. I just throw clothes in the dark, in the blind, in the closet, and then stuff doesn't match, and I'm not put together. So I like for me, I need discipline. I need to have a game plan the night before. So I normally pick it out the night before. And in case you were wondering, yes, I start from the shoes and work my way up. So
That's interesting.
Yeah, I figured it'd be the shoes for you.
yeah,
But
and-
shoes are so important. You touch on shoes. Like, I think,
Yeah.
like I'm super, super picky about shoes. Like they, not only they have to look good, but they have to be clean. Like I'll clean my shoes. So if we're talking sneakers, I love white shoes, white sneakers. But so oftentimes I won't buy them because
Yeah,
the anxiety of getting them dirty.
yeah.
I
He
can't
says this all the
stand
time.
them.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. And so I'm always cleaning shoes. We used to go. This was years ago. Like it was an obsession. We used to spend hundreds of dollars on cleaners, polishes, brushes, cloths.
Yeah, we have everything.
And it was like we would spend more on the cleaner than we did on the bloody shoe, right? But it became an obsession, right? And now I look at my son; he's the same way because he sees me, right?
Yeah.
You go upstairs to my son's bathroom and he's got 2 toothbrushes and he has stuff set up. And the way he cleans his kicks and what I do is I first of all have like a tweezer or something where I kick all the rocks out of the bottom of the shoe.
Yeah.
Then I go and I wipe down the surface parts and then I give the sole a nice wipe down as well. And you know what? I've learned at the end of the day, it doesn't have to cost a lot of money depending on the type of shoe you have. But even something like you see a little scuff, you see a little dirt, give it a nice wipe before it goes back in the box or back in the closet.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it keeps building up dirt on dirt, that's when it looks unkept, right?
But you never get that crisp white look from the store. You never get that back, and that's what just irks me.
Well, let's jump into accessories for a moment because you know we make fun of rappers all the time and saying these guys are so ridiculous and everything else. And how do we start off our first conversation? We bump into each other in the parking lot, and oh yeah, I just picked up a new piece. I picked up a Hublot, and I said to him, what are you going rapping now? You're a boxer. You're Floyd Mayweather. But we can joke all we want, but also like. You know, I remember reading an interview with Nelly, the rapper, you know, and he had the Band-Aid, you know, look and everything else.
Yeah.
But he said, I always have a fresh pair of shoes on. So you go into his closet, there's 365 pairs of shoes, every day a brand new pair of shoes. You know what? He's not far off.
That's nice.
That's something you would do.
that'd be a nice luxury.
How many of you out there watching right now, men or women, go into your closet right now, and how many do you have a pair of shoes that are at least 5 years old, have holes in it, creases, and you're saying, oh, the shoes still look good. They don't look good. You're ruining your outfits. Stop doing that. If you're going to go walk the dog in the rain, by all means. You're going to go to the grocery store at 11 p.m., do it. But you know what? Even still, we go to the grocery store on a Saturday at 4 p.m. and potential clients or current clients see us. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, don't even walk your dog with those bad shoes. Just get rid of them. Donate them.
Is that how you want to look?
Yeah.
And you know, my son got on me. He's like, we go somewhere and we're going to the car wash, and he says, you're wearing sweatpants with holes and you're wearing sandals. Like, he goes, yeah. Like, can you sit in the back seat? I'm not with you. Wow. You know what? He's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
And it starts with the fact that I don't have the confidence in myself in that moment and I don't care. And that's what I'm giving the image out to the world.
Yeah.
You're going to a job interview. You're going to work. You're going to meet a client. Is this how you're dressing for them?
Yeah.
But the truth is, if we're not dressing for ourselves,
That's a big thing, man.
because you know, Hov, you raise this point every time we see each other and you bring it up. And you know what? I respect you for it. You actually dress for yourself.
Absolutely.
You won't be caught dead in your own home with yourself
No.
unless you're dressed up. So you're actually wearing the Gucci shorts and you're wearing the crisp t-shirts. You're not dressing like a hobo. Like, let's be honest. And that's what it is. It's the hobo look, you know?
Yeah. Because you know what, man? Everything you do, you're seeing yourself. Right? People don't realize that. You want to feel good about yourself, you gotta feel good as often as you can. So everybody likes going out, everybody likes dressing up, everybody likes going to photo shoots or whatever you want to call it, right? Why? Because they get all done up, right? Now, I'm not saying dress up in a suit and sit on your couch. No, that doesn't make any sense. But, you know, look good, feel good, be clean, right? Like I come home, first thing I do, I take a shower, right? I take a shower, I get nice and clean, I feel good. I put on clean clothes, right? And right there already, you start feeling cleaner, better, different about yourself. And this is something people overlook. Oh, okay, no, I don't want to shower. I'm tired. Oh, I got to do some more work. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do that. Oh, I'll change after, right? Like, yeah, okay, you don't have to change right away. You don't have to do this or that, but you gotta look clean. You gotta look good because you're gonna walk by a mirror. You're gonna go to the washroom. You go to the washroom. You look at yourself. Your shirt's got stains or it's ripped or something, right? And I'm not saying go spend a lot of money. Go to Costco. Get a pack of T-shirts. It's 5 for $25. Like it's all good, but wear something new. Wear something clean. Wear something that subconsciously you're not going to look at.
Good.
Yeah, or at least doesn't make you feel bad. Yeah. Because a lot of people say, oh, I don't care. No, but you do. You're lying to yourself. That's a big problem people have.
You know, in our wardrobes, and a lot of us weren't brought up properly in this, and we have to blame our parents. Sorry, mom and dad. But The issue was, and I didn't get this until I was in university, guys. Even through high school, I had this dilemma because I was always brought up, you buy a size or two bigger than you because you're going to grow into it. So you're walking through grade 4, grade 5, and you're like, Mom, I look ridiculous. Nah, you'll grow into it. Don't worry. You're still the breastest kid in school. Don't worry about it, you know? And at some point, you know, my friends came to me and said, you know, they had intervention almost. And they're saying, you're not going to grow into it anymore. This is it for you.
Yeah.
Let's go buy things that actually fit you. And that blew my mind. I'm like, what if it shrinks? What if I grow? Too bad. That's the way it is. And now
Those are good friends, man.
they were good friends, and they are good friends,
yeah.
absolutely. And now I've reached a point where I'm saying, okay, I have a shirt that fits me. What if I'll grow it because I put on a gut because I eat bad? You know what? That's on me, and I'm going to take care of myself so I don't let that happen. I'm going to stay fitting in the clothes that I should be fitting. I'm a waist size now smaller than I was in high school, guys. I was a 32 waist in high school. I'm a 31 now. And I eat as I want, but I take care of myself, and that's the difference there. So I would challenge, you know, you look at these guys, and you're saying, man, I can't afford to go to Harry Rosen. I can't afford to go to Burberry, you know. I could take anybody. I'm sure you guys could do the same thing. We could pick up anybody on the street.
Do with budget.
Take them to a secondhand store, whatever it is. It's not about the price tag. It's about the fit. You take these pants, for example. These pants weren't made like this. I had to bring my Jordans to my tailor and saying, look, every pants I buy because of what I want is always a 32 length. I ain't a 32 length. I'm probably a 28 length in pants. I have a big torso, small legs. We took everything, we fitted them to how I'm actually going to wear with my shoes. You know, people
that's
go
cool.
and get their pants done, and they have no idea of what kind of shoes they're wearing, and it's all of a sudden it's either too tight like this, or it's a flood pants. Make your choice in life, what kind of style you're going to go with, and just be consistent with it. If it's fitted. It could be almost any color. It could be any style. It could cost $5. It doesn't matter, but it looks good. And that's one of the things I can say about you guys. Whenever I've seen you, you're never wearing stuff that looks like off the rack and it's one size this, one size that. No, it's actually fitted to you. Are you guys able to buy off the rack out of curiosity, or does everything have to get that up?
No, I can't. I got big legs. I got a big ass. I used to have a small waist. The waist got bigger.
It's not bad.
So it was very hard to, because I needed a bigger waist because obviously the whole pant leg is bigger, but then I had to take in the waist, so it was a problem. I used to get all my pants done,
And now?
He used to get everything custom.
Yeah,
he would get everything custom.
Just like Ric Flair.
Yeah,
but then it became like like I have no patience, right? So I love to just grab something off the rack, and if I could do it, just take it and wear it, and that's it. So then, but obviously I couldn't. So then I'd get everything custom. But then I had a lady that did shirts, and then the lady that did pants was a different lady.
Yeah.
And then so one's at this end.
And you had a
of town.
blazer, gentlemen.
Then I had a guy that did jackets, right? So I had 3 different people.
and he'd be going and buying the material from a different place.
Yeah, and then I wanted to pick, because you go to these places, they'll give you like a little sample. No, I need to see the whole. I need to see the roll. I need to see how it feels. I need to see a bigger version of it. And so it became daunting towards the end. It became daunting. So then I
exhausted
brought,
just hearing it.
I brought him, and then he ruined the whole experience for me.
No, I didn't ruin it, man. Like they started, like they would never get it right, and like
Yours as well.
I
They started messing up your stuff.
Well, I gotta admit, so I brought him. I don't know for the jacket, but definitely the shirt and the pants. And I gotta say, they messed up on his stuff.
yeah, man.
And they messed up a lot. I don't know why. I never had a problem.
And
Usually,
it was just you got to go back and back,
But,
and back.
with them, they do one fit. Like the first time you go see her, she does the fitting, and then she has the, what do you call it, the template.
Yep.
Right? So every time it's the same. I don't know why, for some reason with him it didn't go as planned, and then he ruined the experience for me, and then I was just becoming fed up with it, and then yeah, I slowed down with all that stuff. So if I do it, I'll do a bulk order, and then that's it, right?
And for you, Hove?
No, like some stuff off the rack fits. Certain blazer sizes will fit. Like I know certain sizes, so I can order online, right? I like Canali blazers. Canali blazers fit nicely.
Yeah, no.
I'll get that in a 42. Paul Smith, I'll wear those in a 44,
Okay, good.
right? And there's always a little bit of adjustment that needs to be done, but for the most part, it works. Pants are a complete disaster, like complete disaster, right? So that, I mean, that's just a work in progress.
I don't know if any guys like to buy pants, to be honest, and I don't know about you guys, but man, I just buy 10 at a time, get the tailor to do them up, and that's it. And I don't want to talk about pants for another couple of
Yeah.
years. That's how I do it. I hate buying one pair of pants at a time. I buy them in bulk, or
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
do it
yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So as we end off today's episode, you guys aren't getting away from this. So we're gonna talk about style, we're gonna talk about clothing, we're gonna finish it off. It's about the accessories. And in the last little while, I've been the complete opposite. So I've gone none. And people are used to me having a chain, having a watch, and they're like, "What is going on with you?" I'm like, "I just want the clean look. I want to be free right now." But part of it is also I'm very OCD, type A, and I have to think about which watch I'm gonna wear and what my activity is for the day, because I'm like, I don't want to bang the watch. I don't want to have to reach for something with the watch. I don't want anybody
Wow. You
touching
think
me
about
with,
all of
Wow.
this before you put on a watch?
I think about all that kind of stuff.
my
I lost a girlfriend once over a
I mean,
watch.
you're a lawyer, so it works, right?
I was at dinner once with a girl and she had a little bit too much and she kept pulling on my arm and I said to her, Don't touch the watch.
Wow.
You can touch this arm, pull it if you want.
Wow.
And she goes to me, "What? The watch is more important than me?" I'm like, "Listen, you're not a question of that, but you need to respect the watch, and the watch didn't do anything to you, and don't grab at it. I don't need to have a lug twist or something. Like, I need you to stop that right now." By the next morning, she wasn't my girlfriend anymore. But you know what? The watch and I are still very happy together.
That's
so
good. That's good.
So you made the right choice.
Maybe.
it is what it is. No, but if she wasn't going to respect the watch, she wasn't going to respect me. And that's how I am. In the same token of if she had a bag, I wouldn't pull at her bag. I wouldn't pull at her heels. I learned to
yeah,
respect
that's a good
people's
analogy.
stuff.
But listen, in her defense,
Yes.
she was also drinking,
That's true.
right? When somebody's drinking, like sometimes they get a little bit more.
She was like,
passionate.
she was like,
watch is expensive.
it was like, it was
Maybe
like,
she was hammered.
no, it was like the Gremlins. You don't feed the Gremlins after midnight. She could not tolerate alcohol at all, and I told her don't drink. And she's like, "Come on, I haven't had in a little while. Let me have one." So she had her one. No disaster. So that some people just don't have tolerance. That's okay.
Yeah.
So now, but you guys always have a timepiece on. You tend to have a little less jewelry, more jewelry. How
Yeah,
did you?
so me, it's really simple. I
Please.
don't like any accessories. I don't like jewelry. I wear a watch. He made me buy a couple of watches. To be honest, I could.
put a gun to your head.
Yeah, well,
Almost.
no, but I could care less about watches, to be
Yes.
honest.
Yes.
I don't like any type of jewelry.
Yeah.
I wear a ring, makes my wife happy. If otherwise, I probably wouldn't wear it. This is my, I think, third or fourth wedding ring because I lost a bunch. But other than that, I don't wear jewelry. And I got
There's a chain on.
Yeah, I got a chain, but this is just.
I
this
got
is
him a
more-
little pendant one time. And he was like,
sentimental.
"Hey, can I give it to my son?" I was like, "Okay, bro, whatever you want."
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about jewelry.
So you're the jewelry guy, and you taught him. And I gotta say, man, like that timepiece, we could make an episode just on the piece
Yeah,
you have
this
on
one's
there
unique.
because that piece is screaming out to me. Vintage Rolex. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this one's cool too. The way I got it was really cool, but we're not gonna get into that.
No, we're gonna give this watch its whole.
Yeah.
Let's give it its respect. It's,
Show him all your trinkets. Yeah, he loves his accessories.
well,
You know what? So I grew up. So I'm Armenian, right? And in our culture, like the men wear jewelry. Like there's a lot of Armenian jewelers and stuff like that. And I'm
or
born-
tailors.
Yeah,
My tailors. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
there you go. And I'm born in Lebanon, and that's it's a very showy, show-offy country, right? So A, it's part of the culture. B, it's part of where I'm from. And like when I was a kid, like my dad always had on a necklace, right? But like again, but it's simple, like him, right? Like with a cross. And he'd always have a watch on. Like he had a couple different watches, right? So I guess part of it was from that. I would see that. But like I like gold. Like I legit like gold. So,
gold is best, bro.
yeah, so like I took it to another level. But I mean, you can't see what I have on much. Like you'll see my watch and then some, like I don't even have a bracelet on. Sometimes I have a bracelet on.
You have 6 bracelets on.
Right now? No, well, okay, I got
You
one
have
with some
4
stones.
there.
This
You got 4 there. You got 3 there.
Yeah, but we're talking
and you got a
about
watch.
The one on the left arm is
I
driving me
don't have
crazy
bracelets.
because I don't like anything touching my watch, and this is brushing up against the watch, and every time I'm like,
Yeah,
ugh.
no, I'm not that like I believe if you buy something, it's meant to be used.
Yeah.
Use it with care.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But like I think it's meant to be used.
And now, if we had stylists here watching us, they would say each of us, we have our purpose. We made our decision. Minimal jewelry, lots of jewelry, no jewelry. Again, for the men out there, I go to see you and I see you on the street, and those guys, all of a sudden, they have like a beautiful suit on and they have like a digital watch. And it's not because that's a style they're going for. It's because they don't value that jewelry at all. I would tell them, please, you're going to a job interview, take that watch off altogether. There's no need for that watch at this
You
point.
know what though, bro? Like I see,
Yeah.
like I'm all for what I wear,
Yeah.
right? I don't like digital watches, but I think they're great.
If you can rock it in the right way. Like I'm saying, like, Apple Watch is
They're very functional too.
yes, but I'm thinking about like, those old calculator watches or those old like, Casios. If you're going to wear that Casio, pair of shorts, t-shirt, you're going to go for a run, you're going on a ferry, go ahead, whatever. But as far as you're going to a nice business dinner or something, I would say learn to accessorize,
Right.
And that's where, again, we talked about the shoes, right? You had a purpose, it went with the coat. With jewelry, when it comes down to it, I think men don't have enough understanding in it and need to kind of think about it. And I don't think there's a right or wrong way of doing it. But again, I say just put some thought into it and see how it all kind of blends together. You're smiling.
Yeah. I saw the surprise.
You figured out your surprise?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing a Jerry Springer afterwards.
Oh
where-
yeah, that's amazing.
Yes. Small world, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hove?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Gentlemen, last thoughts as far as I end up today's episode, as far as styling tips for men and anything else that men should be considering when they're doing it, putting together their ensembles.
You
Be
go
comfortable with whatever you're rocking, whether it's dressy, whether it's casual, whatever your style is. Just as long as it's your style, own it, and then you'll exude that confidence.
Hove?
One thing I'm going to say, everything Seb said, I agree with. But the funny thing is, because we're directing this to men, right?
Yes.
So all men, even the ones that are disheveled and don't take care of themselves, will frown upon a chick if her hair's not done, if her makeup's not good, if they're not dressed a certain way. But it's like, yo, bro, look at yourself in the mirror, right? Like, criticize yourself first. So every guy expects so much of their woman, whether it's a girl they meet, whether it's their girlfriend, wife, whatever, but they do nothing for themselves. And then they wonder, oh, what's going on? Oh, why are you giving me attitude? Like, keep it up, right? Keep it up. It's very important.
Learn to look in the mirror before you're looking at others.
Yeah.
This is the Chosen Life Podcast with Jonathan, the Ballin Realtors. We'll see you all back real soon.